What's up, guys? Brennan back again today with another video on the channel, and today is May the 4th. Happy May the 4th to everyone. Well, when this is coming out, it's not May the 4th when I'm recording this, it is May the 4th. And today we're starting up a brand new reaction series, and today, unfortunately, on our May the 4th, because it came out today, we are starting up the new series, Star Wars The Bad Batch. So, yes, I'm waiting for this a little bit now. I'm very excited to watch it, so I'm anticipated. So, yes. First off, if anyone's finding this video on my channel for the first time, I'm watching this. Welcome everyone, one and all. You're going to have a lot of fun here, hopefully. If you're interested, actually, last year I did do reactions to the Season 7 of the Clone Wars. So if you want to go check those out, I'll put a link to the playlist down in the description below. They're pretty good. Got some good reactions there. But yeah, so today we're watching The Bad Batch, the brand new Star Wars series. Came out today on May the 4th. There'll be one episode on today because it's May the 4th, but I think there's also... They're coming out on Fridays also mainly, so I think there'll also be an episode on Friday as well, so expect at least 2 reactions today. So, but also as you can tell by the title of this video, it's a part 1 reaction, because, you know, I thought this would be an easy thing to react to, because I thought, yeah, you know, these episodes are like maximum 23 to 25 minutes long. Nope, 75 minutes long. It's like an hour and like 15 minutes, like, oh boy. Yeah, so like, I don't want to try and like split it, like cut it down to 10 minutes of a reaction, so I'm just gonna split into 2 parts to make it easier for me. So yeah, expect part 2 shortly after this part, hopefully. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Star Wars The Bad Batch. You know, of course, also back again to if you are discovering me for the first time through this video. Big fan of Star Wars, major fan. I've seen all the movies, all the TV series. I've played all the current in-canon video games, except for the recent one, which was the last VR game, which I think was called like Tales from the Galaxy's Edge or something like that. It was like Galaxy Edge something. I haven't gotten to that one yet, but I'm going to get to it. I've read a lot of the comic books. I've read like 5 volumes of the main Star Wars title. I've read, and I own the first volume of the relaunch title of it. Read the first 2 volumes of the first Darth Vader title, and I also bought recently the 3rd volume. I haven't read it yet, but I bought it recently. Well, I could buy the 4th volume also, but Indigo didn't have the book in stock at that point, so yeah. I've read the entirety of the Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith comic book. I also own the first volume of the relaunch of the Darth Vader comic. I've read Han Solo, Lando, Mace Windu, Kanan. I own Rise of Kylo Ren, but haven't read that one either. I got a lot of comics to read. But yeah, I've read a lot of those comics. Not all the comics. There's a lot of comics to read. Like I've never read Dr. Aphra or the second Lando comic that was made, or the Jedi Fallen Order one. Nope, not Poe Dameron, which I'm considering reading Poe Dameron, but haven't read it yet. I've not read Chewbacca because I don't need to read Chewbacca. I like Chewbacca. I just don't need to read his comic book about him. So, whatever. And I've never read any of the novels in Star Wars. I mean, mostly because like I have a bad attention span when it comes to novels. Because like I can't really read a book. Like I just can't read a book. I have a bad attention span like that. It's easier for me to read a comic because there's pictures and stuff. So, yeah, my attention span sucks like that. So. Yes, I've never read any of the novels. I've read, there's like some novels that have got my interest before I've read, like, not Star Wars related, but there's like one novel I read in school. I cannot recall what it was called now. Damn it, I'm going to have to look it up later. Try and look it up because it's going to bug me. But yeah, I'm interested in reading 2 novels from Star Wars, though. The Master and Apprentice one, which is about Obi-Wan and Anakin before Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon before Phantom Menace, and the Ahsoka novel. So I want to read those. They sound interesting. There's also the High Republic novel, the first one I want to read, but there's a CD audiobook of it, so I might just get that instead. There's also the comic book adaptation of the first Thrawn book, which they made, which I'll probably read the comic book adaptation instead. It's easier on me, so yeah. That's basically my basis for Star Wars. I'm a big fan. I know a good amount of stuff, not everything. Like I'm learning new stuff a lot of time. Like I just learned recently the other day, there's another member of the Chiss species in the Empire, like Thrawn species. I had no idea there was another member of his species in the Empire, so yeah, she had a weird name. I'll put it in the video here. It's really weird, but yeah, I know a lot about Star Wars. So going into this, I'll probably be able to catch maybe some things, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, I'm very excited for this show. Like when they announced this show, I was interested. I was like, okay, Bad Batch. I didn't expect. I was expecting a more Rebels sequel, maybe the next animated show, but I guess we're getting this instead. I wasn't sure what to think about it. But then I saw the trailers and I'm like, no, actually, this looks pretty good. I'm not really sure what to expect. It's like a full hour-long episode, so we're gonna get a lot. So I have no idea what's gonna happen in this first episode. I have theories about what we'll see in this show. Like a lot of stuff. Like one thing I'm not like we know. like one thing I'm not sure about yet is that because there's a female character in the show, like this like young girl character who possibly might be a female clone and such. So I'm not sure how I feel about that character yet, because I thought the show was gonna be about like the 5 brothers of the Bad Batch, like just like going through this now weird galaxy after Revenge of the Sith. So I thought it was gonna be solely about them, but now there's this other girl character. So maybe she's a good character. I don't know. I'm just that's my thoughts right now. I'm not sure how I feel about that inclusion of this like kid character yet. There's a lot of characters I have theories that might show up. Like we know characters like Tarkin's gonna be probably a main character in it. Rex is gonna show up at one point, and Saw Gerrera. I have a theory about a lot of characters might show up. Like I feel like I'm expecting at least characters like Cody to show up because he's the one major clone character we have not really learned what happened to him post Revenge of the Sith. Like, I mean, I know in Legends he was reassigned to the Camino base, I think be an instructor for clones, like a trainee. But at some point, I think during the events of Force Unleashed 1 or 2, Starkiller attacked the Camino base and Cody got killed in the destruction, so he's dead in Legends. I don't know if they're following with that in this too. I'm not sure. We also need to see, I hope we see Wolf and Gregor, who are the other 2 clones that Rex was with at the start of Rebels, because like we still have no idea how he got with them. Like we have no idea how Gregor survived that explosion from that one planet he was on. We have no idea what happened to Wolf. Like did he actually execute Order 66? I've heard some theories that he might have actually done it. He didn't kill Plo Koon though, because some other clone his squad did, so it wasn't him. So I don't know. That's why I want to see them hopefully show up and maybe learn about that, what they were doing. There's a bunch of stuff, like, I know, like, other things, like, who else? I have a feeling, like, Sam Witwer might be in the show, because I remember when they first announced this, Sam Witwer was saying all the stuff like how, oh yeah, this show's, the writing's good, animation is excellent. He was like, I'm not exactly sure, but he was, like, talking about the show and saying all these good things about it. And I'm kind of like, so are you in the show? Like, so I don't know if that means Maul might be in the show, because, I mean, that's who he plays, and there is a huge amount of time between, like, when we last saw him in Clone Wars and Rebels, so there's a huge amount of time, like 16 years apart between them. So he could show up, I don't know, or Sam Witwer could also play the Emperor. He has voiced the Emperor. He voices the Emperor a lot whenever Ian McDiarmid can't do it. Like when the Emperor first showed up in Rebels, he was the voice of the Emperor then. Later on, they got McDiarmid and Doom on Rebels, but the first time he appeared, it was Sam Witwer. So and he is part of the poster for the Bad Batch. So maybe Palpatine might be voicing Palpatine for all we know. I don't know. I'm not really sure if Maul would show up in the show, but who really knows? We know Rex is showing up in the show. Like I said, I'm not sure if Ahsoka will be in it too, because him and Rex and Ahsoka have to like depart and like not see each other for another 15 years until Rebels. So I'm not sure if Ahsoka shows up. If she does, I doubt it would be like for too many episodes. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that could happen in the show, honestly, a lot of interesting stuff. I don't really know. I mean, we've seen a post, like, Order 66 era before in multiple storylines in the books, but now we're seeing it through the eyes of actual clones, so this should be interesting. And especially with these clones who are very unique. I don't know yet if they actually... I doubt they probably execute Order 66 because they're not, I won't say defects, but they're not, like, regular clones. They're very different ones. So they're the Bad Batch, and so like definitely Echo didn't commit Order 66 because he has all those robot stuff in his head now. So like definitely his chip got messed with. So I don't know. Again, I'm not sure if the Bad Batch have clones, and if they do, do they work or do they? I don't know. Honestly, it's an interesting thing. I have no clue. So I'm curious to see how this will all play out. How long have I been talking so far now? 9 minutes. Wow. Sorry. I didn't think. I got really into it there, sorry, so my apologies. But yeah, I'm all ready for this episode now. So you got my little Funko Pops here. I got a Stormtrooper and a Yoda. Can you see them? You kind of can. Yeah, whatever. You won't be able to see them until I get the video clip up. I just had Funko Pops when I did the Clone Wars reaction, so I thought might as well have some here too. So yeah. Anyway, so I think 9 minutes is a lot. I've wasted enough of your time now, so my apologies. If you just want to skip to it, you can. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into Star Wars The Bad Batch, Episode 1, Aftermath. 75 minutes, here we go. Oh, I'm doing the Mandalorian thing. Interesting. So Star Wars The Clone Wars. So, jinx, it's actually another scene in The Clone Wars. So Star Wars The Bad Batch. That's a way. We're leaving one era and going into another era. It's poetic. It's poetic. It rhymes. like George Lucas says. Aftermath. Oh, this is very similar to how last 4 episodes of the Clone Wars were.
Separatists pushed to the brink.
Ah.
Public forces after the Jedi Knights thwarted an attempt to kidnap Chancellor Palpatine.
Oh!
The evil droid General Grievous.
Oh, it's like Clone Wars version of Revenge of the Sith there. That was cool.
Led by Jedi Master Depa Billaba. They
What?
struggled to hold their position.
Wait, that's Kanan's master. Are we gonna see young Kanan? Bro! Wait, were the Bad Batch with Kanan back in the day? Alright, it's interesting. This is immediately like they're showing you out. This is a proper sequel to Clone Wars. Like Rebels was a kind of was not really a sequel, but it was like a successor to Clone Wars. This is a proper like spiritual sequel to Clone Wars. Alright, loving this. Master! Nice, it's Kanan or Caleb Doom.
I'm here.
Caleb, where are the reinforcements?
Yeah, and it's young.
Don't worry. They're right behind me.
And it's Freddie Prinze Jr. also still voicing him, but just younger.
How many are there?
5 of them.
5? We're done.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What the hell's happening here? The Bad Batch. Hey, the boys. Yeah, Hunter, Tech. Also didn't show I have my little Star Wars cup here. R2D2. You can't really see it, can you? That wants for my drink. It's right here, R2D2. I have some Fruitopia in it. You gotta have some stuff for Star Wars Day. The big boy wrecker here. Guy just pushed the whole thing off. Oh boy. The guy just pushed the whole thing off the edge. So how long is this before Order 66? I read this. This is good. Actually, it's good I read the Kanan comic thing, and I know. Does this look like the same planet they were on during the Kanan comic, or was it? I can't recall.
Drop your weapons and surrender.
It's like a Mortal Kombat fatality you just did there.
Actually, if my intel is correct, the General will not need any of us. The Clone War may soon be over. Better tell that to the clankers headed our way. Jedi General Obi-Wan Kenobi has found and engaged General Grievous on Utapau.
If he captures or kills Grievous, the Separatist command structure will collapse.
And most likely the droid armies
no.
along with them. We move fast.
Good. That's the only way I know.
I like him.
What? Oh no.
Execute Order 66.
Oh no. No. Whoa. So they've like... Oh boy. Oh, what the? They've kind of rewritten the Kanan comic then. Oh boy. Oh, they didn't even get the order at all.
You must run!
Oh no. So it's confirmed the Bad Batch don't have any chips in their heads then.
Stay away from me!
The comm channel is repeating one directive. Execute Order 66.
They don't have the chip
I
then.
heard that too. What's Order 66?
I am not certain.
Yes, they changed the Kanan comic because they were like, I remember they were in a cave when that happened or something like that, and there were other clones there. These guys were not with them at all in that comic. That's sad, because you hear about Kanan's storyline in Rebels how like he loved the clone, but now he felt betrayed by them so badly. How it took him a while to trust Rex.
We're here to help.
No!
What the?
Liar!
What are you doing, Crosshairs?
Doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Following orders. We don't even know what the order is.
Wow.
Stand down.
Oh yeah, I remember there's theories that Crosshairs.
Soldiers follow orders.
What the? I've heard of theories that Crosshairs might betray them. It seems like that.
They're saying the Jedi have committed treason. That would explain things. It doesn't begin to explain things, but yet.
Does Crosshairs have a chip then? Because he's acting like a clone after getting told to execute Order 66. What? I'm confused now.
Easy.
I like nice.
I'm on your side.
I like seeing this very, like, calm version of Hunter. I'm liking this so far. This is great.
No!
So it seems Crosshair's like... So does he have... So he has a chip then, it seems like. But the others... Like, Echo did have a chip, but it's been messed with now. The others, though, I don't know what's with them.
180 rotations in a standard cycle, but galactic zone changes put the adjusted figure at around 205.
What?
A long time.
You got that right.
That's a really cool ship. That was in the Clone War. Like that's, so I didn't get a proper look at it in the Clone War. That's a nice design. Yeah, and Crosshair's the only one who hasn't taken his helmet off yet. Also, like you can see. So he definitely has a chip then, but just I don't know, man. This is. So Crosshair's the only one who has a chip then that
This
works.
isn't a drill. The Separatist leadership has collapsed. The war is over. Just like I said.
It is just like you said. We completed our objective.
Not every objective. Hunter let that Jedi kid escape. Or do you want to keep lying to us?
I don't like to think of executing our commanders as a mission objective.
An order is an order.
Since when?
It's been well documented that the Kaminoans inhibited the cognitive functions of clones to engineer them to follow orders without question. My guess is we are immune to the effects of the programming.
Yeah, but then there's.
Though I can't be 100% certain of it.
If all regs were programmed, why didn't I react like the others?
The damage you sustained on Skako Minor most likely wiped out all of your preset behavioral modifications.
So Crosshair might be immune, but he's just like he's just blindly following the orders.
Lads, we've got company.
Hello. My name's Omega. I was wondering when you guys would come back. You're Clone Force 99.
But are you a clone
What are you
too?
doing on Camino, kid?
She is my medical assistant. One with a curious mind that causes her to wander.
But is she a clone though? Like, what's the story behind this
Day keeps
girl?
getting...
Emperor Palpatine's priorities have changed. With the war at an end, the need for future clones is being questioned.
Our contracts stipulate
Oh.
the continued production.
Interesting. So they're already talking about shutting down the clone program. Interesting indeed.
What kind of evaluation?
Hopefully not mental. Clearly, we'd never pass that.
Hello again.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You want to sit with us? That's never happened before.
Wow. The defect squad's got themselves a new recruit. Another member added to the sad batch.
Wow.
What the? Oops. Not again.
Not again. This happens often. I don't know why you want to pick a fight with a group that has a giant muscle-bound dude on their team who's like twice your guys' size.
No. Get them off.
But my tests are not yet complete.
Echo,
Oh,
it's
it's on PTSD flashbacks.
It's me.
And he's not a big supporter of clowns. We'll soon find out. We've been summoned by the Prime Minister. Guess you didn't find that mess hall fight amusing. Oh, but I sure did.
Admiral Tarkin has requested to see more of your squad in action.
We're not in trouble, and they want us to fight more? How? Maybe this Empire thing's not so bad after all.
Give it some time, Wrecker. Give it some time. And of course, they want to probably examine them a bit. They'd be a useful clone force to have as stormtroopers. Hey, if you liked that video, guess what? YouTube put out a video just for you on the left. Or, if you want to take my advice, watch the most recent video on the right. Thanks for watching.